All right, wellness tourism is surging all around the globe.
It grew to a $1 trillion industry last year, expected to reach $1.3 trillion by 2028. But spring could offer some value, says our travel guy, Gabe Saglie, to what he calls wellness. He's live in Big Bear, California. Are you visiting the birds? You're at an elevation
Can
of
you hear them? They've woken me up
6,700
this
feet.
morning. I'm filling my lungs with this wonderful alpine air. And yeah, wellness, tourism, and wilderness wellness. I mean, what better spot than to maybe spend a couple of days recharging, refreshing just a little bit. And Cody, that projection, 1.3 trillion as a wellness travel industry in 2028, that's going to represent a 100% surge since just 2022. So in just a few short post-pandemic years, this is an industry that has been really sort of exploding. Those of us who travel seeking these very unique experiences to unplug, recharge, refresh. Keep in mind, more than 50% of Americans seeking wellness moments when they travel, and the wellness traveler spending on average more than 40% more than your more passive traveler that maybe just goes out to sightsee and eat and then goes to bed at the end of the night. So an incentive for destinations to position themselves as wellness destinations.
So what is this doing then for places like Big Bear that are more outdoorsy? How is that affecting the resorts there?
So great point. And by the way, for those of you who have not been out here, I'm about 100 miles straight east of Los Angeles, but a world away. I'm about 7,000 feet above sea level, surrounded by the San Bernardino National Forest, an 800,000-acre alpine playground. This is a beautiful lake, huge, 22 miles of shoreline, fresh water lake. You can go swimming, you can go fishing, boating here. So just a wonderful alpine escape. And what happens now is that the snow bunnies have left, right? The snow has begun to melt, and the prices therefore have begun to soften. So I'm thinking now, first week of spring, we're thinking renewal. Great time to plan a sort of a refresh vacation, and these alpine destinations like Big Bear, with that winter demand softer now, offer some great value. And then look at these images, offering really some beautiful escapes. I'm really close to not only LAX, but Southwest will fly from Sacramento to the Palm Springs Airport or the Ontario Airport, and that puts you even closer to Big Bear. And then up here, you've got everything from vintage inns. I'm staying in a little 2-bedroom cabin with a lake view with my son, and just enjoying. It's a wonderful start to a Thursday morning.
Oh, I love Big Bear. Love Big Bear. So tell us about the activities and sustainability and getting back to the basics.
And speaking of sustainability, you're looking at video of Big Bear Village. Most of those shops, restaurants are family-owned, locally owned. So a wonderful part of the sustainability story there. But yeah, listen, activities. You remember when your mom used to tell you, hey, go out and play? That's what this is all about. Yesterday, I went on a hike. I love hiking, but coming up here to do a hike at this elevation is something truly unique. Here's me smelling a Jeffrey pine. You know when you stick your nose in a Jeffrey pine, it smells like butterscotch? Fantastic. This is Shauna from Big Bear Hiking Adventure. She's a wealth of knowledge. We took the Cougar Crest Trail, about 2.5 miles each way. Spent about 3 hours out there, 5 miles round trip. You gain about 700-800 feet as you go up there. For me, it's all about the views from up there and really sort of connecting with Mother Nature. Part of the wellness travel movement is this idea that connecting with your natural environment enhances your physical, your mental, your emotional, perhaps even your spiritual well-being. This trail, by the way, connects with the Pacific Crest Trail, which is a trail that runs from the Mexico border to the Canadian border. And that's sort of a pilgrimage for many avid hikers. These are trails that also lend themselves to mountain biking, to off-roading. I'm going to be doing an off-road adventure later today. And of course, the lake itself offering a bevy of water experiences. So fly fishing is growing here. Very meditative experience, fly fishing. But if you like to just hang on a boat, go swimming, go fishing, go kayaking, just a perfect place to be. And again, easy access when you come to Southern California next to visit family and friends. Fold in a couple of days up here. Super easy to get to, but again, an escapist destination.
Gabe, you're going to go check out the bald eagles up there?
The bald eagles, everybody's been buzzing about these little eaglets that have been born up here. This is a live camera view of their nest. They're atop about 145 feet above on a Jeffrey pine. So they're smelling that butterscotch that I was smelling when I stuck my nose in that bark. So these little guys born 2 weeks ago, there's a naming contest that's run by the Friends of Big Bear Valley that runs through tomorrow. So you can actually try to name these little guys who are, again, just a cutest little thing. This live cam gets a lot of a lot of views. More information on this, guys, at visitbigbear.com. But this is where I'm hanging out today. I'm thinking maybe a guy's trip out here might be a wonderful way for us to bond
three of us?
and reconnect and refresh and get back down to reality, feeling that much better about ourselves and about our lives.
I did nominate the names for the birds, Gabe 1 and Gabe 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're bound to lead very successful lives. And they're handsome fellas.
Once again, Gabe, you're doing better than us because you're there and we're here. We're going to take all that information, link it to our website, gooddaysacramento.com. Gabe Saglie. Once again, we're jealous.
That's
Thanks,
right.
guys.
You're our hero.
See you soon.
Thanks, Gabe.